Fight is on. Don't break them up now. Let them fight.
Today, a family member, a full family, prayed for closure after the murder of Memphis. A Memphis mother was killed during a fight involving children. The man police have arrested for Tamara Plummer's murder is Gian Davis. He'll be in court tomorrow morning. Plummer was pregnant with her 5th child at the time of the murder.
Tamara Plummer's family says she should still be alive, but senseless violence took the mother of 4 who was expecting her 5th child.
You know, we got kids out here. We got the kids that they done lost their parent. You know, they got a long journey ahead of them.
According to police, Gian Davis killed Plummer during a street fight between his and her kids on Quinn Street on Thursday. According to court documents, investigators found security footage showing Davis walk to his SUV in his driveway to get a handgun before he walked toward Plummer in what police call a straight aggressive manner.
It could have been avoided, but it just want the right people out there to diffuse a situation like this. You know, especially you got people like your neighbors on the phones recording and saying, "Don't break them up."
Don't break them up now. Let them fight.
Plummer's daughter, Destiny, also arrested for shooting 2 people during the incident. According to the affidavit, Destiny told investigators that she did have a gun, but it went off by accident. Destiny later bonded out of jail.
The family is asking for assistance to help bury the mother of 4. We have a link, a GoFundMe link.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit y'all another video. Hope y'all having a very great day. Hope y'all had a very great weekend. My day is going absolutely beautiful. Big shout out to all the channel members and subscribers of the Trey King Show family. And much love to each and every last one of you all. And you all, we have a story out of Tennessee by way of Memphis. And big shout out to everybody in the great state of Tennessee. Everybody inside the great city of Memphis. Now, before I start this story, I want to send a special thank you out to my channel members and also to my subscribers for sending me this story. And also, keep these stories coming. And you all, also before I start this story, I want to send a special condolence out and sympathy out to the family of Miss Tamara Plummer, because it's very sad and tragic what happened to this mother of 4 who was pregnant, yes, with her 5th child. And if that's not enough to make you upset and want to slap the hell out of somebody, I don't know what is. But maybe this part right here will make you want to slap the hell out of somebody. Not only was Miss Tamara gunned down her own front yard trying to break up a fight between her children and somebody else, but you also had a lot of grown folks standing around recording, basically doing nothing but acting on the whole damn situation. Now, I don't know how the fight started, so if anybody know how the fight started, please include that also. But on the other hand, it really don't make no sense how the fight started. Well, it really don't matter how the fight started, because guess what? They came to Tamara house, and they meaning Gian Davis and also his children. Now, Gian Davis is a convicted felon, so they mean clearly that Gian Davis was not supposed to be in possession of no firearm. Now, how did he get the gun? I do not know. But what's even more tragic than that is the fact that Gian Davis pulled up to Tamara house with his children, trying to fight her children. Now, I'm going to ask you all this also before I dig deep into the story. What would you do if somebody pulled up to your house trying to fight you or your children, or better yet, your children? Are you going to stand by and not do nothing? Will you call the police? Or will you try to talk it out with the parents or the children? Or will you grab the strap? And as you all see clearly, even though I had the blur image out, Miss Tamara did have a gun in her hand, but guess what? She was at her house inside of her own damn yard. So truthfully, she has a right to defend her property. Now look, I don't know how the laws go in Tennessee for it's like stand your ground or whatnot. So I'm gonna ask you all this. Do you all have a stand your ground law? And also, if somebody comes to your home and they have a weapon, do you have a right to use deadly force? That's what I'm trying to get at right there. Because as the video showed, Miss Tamara did not point the gun at anybody. The gun was pointed to the ground the whole damn time. So let that sink in and let me repeat that, because some people out there will listen to what they want to hear. Miss Tamara wasn't walking around her own property, even though she had every right to, because that's her yard. She was not walking around her property pointing the pistol at nobody. The gun, once again, was pointed to the ground. So there was no threat involved. The threat was this right here. Gian Davis' ass bringing his children over there to fight her children. That was the damn threat. So for everyone that has something negative to say, saying that Miss Tamara basically felt her children, shame on you all, because I'm going to ask you all this right here. What in the hell was she supposed to do in this situation other than call the damn cops? I'm going to tell you all this also. It's nothing wrong with calling the damn police. You get what I'm saying? Now, I understand when you live in some of these neighborhoods or whatnot, people tend to go for bad. It be your own people staying next door to you, just like it was her, because Mr. Mary got gunned down, and clearly, as you all heard,
A Memphis.
They shot her. The dude shot him, man. He killed that girl.
Memphis. They all just Memphis.
the next door neighbor still had something negative to say about Miss Tamara, even though she knew the woman was pregnant and over there shot dead. But the neighbor still had something bad to say. And also, people did not even try to break up the fight or anything. You even had one helper talking about keep recording, keep recording. Now, who does that? And then they wonder when somebody get hurt or get shot. Like, who sit up there and egg on children fighting and sit back and record minors fighting? And then post it on Facebook so they can have something to talk about. But what's really more appalling is this right here. Not only did you have adults out there instigating this whole mess, and not only did you have adults out there recording, and not only did you have adults see Tamara Plummer get gunned down, but her neighbor still had something bad to say about the woman. And you can clearly see the woman laying on the ground dead. Like, where is your heart at? Like, where is your compassionate for your fellow sister? That's what I want to know right there. And also, let me tell you all this before I dig deep into the story. There's nothing wrong, once again, with calling the police, because maybe that may save your life. But understand, we live in a climate, we live in a culture now where people want to be the top dog. They want to be Billy Badass. They don't want to back down from nothing. And I'm going to tell you this, just because you back down from something does not make you a punk. Just because you back down from something does not make you weak. But the last thing you want to do is be stupid. So always do things the smart way, because being bold and being stupid will have you in the grave or in the penitentiary with a life sentence. Now, what's even more appalling is the fact, once again, that Miss Tamara Plummer had 4 children and she was pregnant with her 5th child. And the fact that you have a guy named Gian Davis, who's a convicted felon, who do not even supposed to have a firearm, come to her house with his children and gun her down in her own yard. And clearly, he snuck up on her with the gun. Now, look, I could not show the whole footage or whatnot, but as you all see, Gian Davis walked calmly up to Miss Tamara about like 5 or 6 feet from her with the gun down by his side, because Miss Tamara Plummer did not even see the gun. But I was thinking to myself, Miss Tamara Plummer did not see that gun, because if she would have seen that gun, guess what? Maybe she would have gunned his ass down and she would have been well within her right, because number one, that is her property. Y'all brought y'all ass to that woman's house. But as you all may know, I have did stories in the past where people come into people's house and they wind up getting killed, or they end up killing the person who stayed at the home. But like I tell you all, you have to be on your best guard. You have to protect yourself. You have to stay vigilant. And more than anything, get the police involved. Now, I don't know, once again, how these children started arguing or even how this whole mess started. But the point was, adults supposed to be adults and neutralize this whole situation instead of acting out them damn self. But shame on the people for sitting around recording. Shame on everyone for sitting around having something negative to say about this woman, when clearly, unless you really know what went on, and if you did, please let us know in the comment section. But shame on those people for sitting up here passing judgment on a pregnant woman who was gunned down in her yard. And once again, before I dig deep into this video, Miss Tamara Plummer was not walking around pointing a gun at nobody's head. She was not pointing a gun at nobody's cars. And she was not pointing a gun at Gian Davis nor his children. So there was no need to kill this woman. And shame on you, Gian Davis, for sneaking up on this lady and doing what you done. And hopefully the great state of Tennessee will deal with your ass. Anyway, we'll break the rest down as I read a snippet from the story. I'm going to read a quick snippet from the story, and I am going to give my opinion. All of it. Surely, as we go. Tennessee woman shot, killed during South Memphis street fight, was pregnant with children, says her family. And once again, to the family, my condolences goes out to you all. If there's anything that I can do for you all please let me know, because I understand that she leave behind 4 children, because it's really sad to see this woman gunned down on camera and people just walked away like it was nothing. Anyway, a large street fight among children and adults Thursday evening ended with a woman dead, 3 others wounded, and now 2 people have been arrested. And those 2 people that was arrested was Gian Davis' dumbass, and also, yes, Miss Tamara Plummer's daughter, Destiny Plummer, who was also arrested and I heard had bundled out of jail also. And Destiny, soon as she seen her mom got shot, guess what? That's when she shot Gian Davis. And also 11-year-old boy was shot. And also another person with 3 people that was struck. Now, I'm not sure who the third person was. Was that a male or a female, adult or a child? But they say that Destiny Plummer shot 3 people, even though she was aiming at Gian Davis' dumbass. Now let's continue. The fight and shooting were captured on video by witnesses at the scene. And guess what? Nobody did a damn thing to break the damn fight up. And that's why sometimes, and I know some of this is going to make you all mad, but guess what? The truth hurts. But you got to look at the truth like it's medicine, like my boy Pimp C once said. You may not like it. It may taste bad, but guess what? It'll be good for you. It's good for you. So guess what? Eat all you can. Eat all the truth that you can, because some people in this day and age need to hear it. Because some of these folks have lost their rabbit-ass mind. Anyway, let's continue. Now, officers responded to a shooting call in the 1300 block of Queen Avenue in South Memphis a little before 7 p.m. And for my people in the Memphis area, you all know exactly what Queen Avenue is, because I heard it goes down on Queen Avenue. And from the looks of it, it damn sure does, because ain't nothing but mess on that damn street. Anyway, let's continue. Now, the victim, Tamara Plummer, was pronounced dead on the scene, says the police officer. Shot this woman 3 times. Now, I know that she was shot in the stomach. I'm not sure where else she was shot, but it's sad that you knew this woman was pregnant. And you can clearly tell by her shirt that she was pregnant, Gian Davis. So why did you aim at her stomach? You was intending to kill this woman. Now let's continue. Gian Davis was pointed out to police as a person responsible for her death. He is charged with first-degree murder and being a convicted felon in possession of a handgun. I know some of y'all looking around wondering, but Trey, he's a convicted felon with a handgun? Yes, he's a convicted felon with a handgun, and he wasn't afraid to use it. Now, Gian Davis was arrested back in 2016 in Kansas City for aggravated battery. They're not saying the details of the case of that nature or whatnot, but he was a convicted felon. So there was no way and no reason for him to have a damn firearm. So, sir, why are you riding around in your vehicle with a firearm? And then the fact that he tried to tell the police that a stranger gave him the gun. No, it didn't, because the cameras show that you clearly went to your SUV, retrieved a handgun, and walked back calmly toward Tamara Plummer with the gun on your side, sneaking up on this woman. In a moment that she raised that gun in the air, getting ready to fire off a shot to let you all know, like a warning shot to break this fight up, that's when you pull out your gun and gun her down. And sir, you could have easily put out your gun, shot in the air from across the street. You feel me? You could have did the same thing. But this goes to show you who the deadbeat parent is. This goes to show you who the bad parent is. Because like I stated, Miss Tamara Plummer didn't walk up to Gian Davis' daughter or his children and gun them down. Miss Tamara Plummer did not walk up to Gian Davis and shoot him. No, he went across the street to his vehicle, came back inside her yard, walked up to her while she's in her yard, distracted, and proceeded to gun her down. So once again, you all tell me who in the hell is wrong in this situation. Is it the pregnant woman who got killed, or is it the convicted felon who gunned her down while she was at home trying to break up a fight? Think about that. And now let's close up, because somebody got mad at that. Now, Davis is also listed in a police affidavit as the person who was shot. No bond has been set for his dumb ass. And hopefully they won't set no bond for him, because, sir, you had no business taking your ass over there with your children. And also, why did you not talk to your children? You feel what I'm saying? Because it takes 2 to tango. It takes 2 to fight. Try fighting by yourself. Guess what you're going to end up doing? Whooping your own ass. You feel what I'm saying? So once again, it takes 2 to tango. It takes 2 to fight. So you could have easily talked to your children. And guess what? Maybe the situation would have diffused. Maybe the situation would have went on elsewhere or whatnot. But at the same time, when you have parents who are just as worse as their children, what you think gonna happen? Somebody gonna wind up dead. Sometimes it be the children, sometimes it be the parent. But in this case, it was the parent. A damn shame. And now in closing, Destiny Plummer, which happened to be Tamara's daughter, is charged with reckless endangerment with a deadly weapon. And also the information showed that she had bonded out on a $5,000 bond that was posted Friday. Now, once again, I'm going to tell you all this right here. It's very sad and tragic what happened to this young lady. It's very sad and tragic that you would have people sitting around recording. And then you have some ignorant heifer saying, keep recording. And then this same heifer, I think it's the same woman, and if not, shame on whoever was out there watching this mess. And then the same woman, I think was her next door neighbor, seen Tamara get gunned down, dead on the ground, and still had something bad to say about this woman. So you all tell me who's the friend and who's the foe. Anyway, let this be a lesson to you all. Stop going to people's house. And also, let this be a lesson to you all. If somebody pull up to your home, get the police on the phone, get them over there, and also scrap the hell up. Because some people just go for bad, and nothing you can do will stop that. So at the same time, it's like this. You're damned if you do, and damned if you don't. But anyway, I left the GoFund link up for those who want to donate to the family. And if you can, please do so, because this family is very hurt and distraught about what happened. And once again, to the family, if there's anything that I can do for you all, please do not hesitate to contact me and let me know what I can do. Anyway, if you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member. Also, share the video with your family and friends. So next time, you all stay blessed and have a great day and love each other. If you can't love each other, guess what? Separate. And if you can't separate from each other, then pray for each other. If that don't work, then I guess you got to do what you got to do. But no matter what you do, make sure you're doing it the right way. Because when you do things the right way, guess what? God is going to be on your side, and the truth will always set you free and prevail. Anyway, you all have a blessed day and take care and love one another. And I'll see y'all soon on the next Trey King Show. And guess what? I'm out.